Hello, good morning. Welcome to these daily videos where you start your day in a more conscious way, knowing you're the creator, director, and the star of your life. Okay, I am at a river, beautiful river, English River on Vancouver Island. It's gorgeous here with Sila. Oh, she is right there. And so I just pulled a card and we're going to do the reading here, but I have to hold my phone because I forgot my tripod. So this is the card. It's called Sacred Fool, and it is from my Sacred Rebels Energy Oracle card deck. And what this is talking about, I love this, is the Fool is the great rebel. And I have always been kind of the rebel in my life. So this is for people also who have felt like they're the rebel, maybe never really fit in, maybe felt like they were too much. I got to keep her on a leash because she takes off. And what it's kind of saying is it's time to be you. And you know, especially because I'm 61 and I know many that watch this might be older, maybe not. But we were raised a certain way with programming and conditioning. And, you know, that taught us what we should be like to be a woman, a girl, a wife, a mother. And then we kind of lost, we were never really able to know who are we, who's the true we. So we might have set up some identities that served us, didn't serve us. For me, it was the rebel, right? Because I knew I was different. I wanted to be different. I didn't really want to fit into the norm. And so I thought, I'm going to be like this rebel girl. But anyways, it served me because I got to do, you know, I really did choose to do what I wanted to in my own life. But what the card is, your message today is be you. And sometimes it takes us finding out who we are by just pulling away the layers of the programming and conditioning, who we thought we were, who we were expected to be, who we expected ourselves to be, what we expected ourselves to be like. And it says, now, when you feel, don't try to be appropriate, don't try to be sociably acceptable and worry about what others may think about what you are doing. Just be. I love that. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat whilst doing so, fine. The sacred fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it is no longer feels right for you. And that's the big thing, right? We know when something doesn't feel right for us. We feel it and we get frustrated. My dog. It's hard. It's so rocky here. It recognizes that the mind is a monkey puppet on strings. More often than not, it is cajoled into fear when it could be playfully dwelling in the radical spontaneity of life. I have chosen to live a lot more like that. I still work, but I'm like, no, when I'm not at work, I'm going to do things like this because this is where my joy is. This is what I love. And it's summertime and it's July and I'm not going to waste it. So you stop wasting time. Start finding what brings you more joy and choosing to do it, right? The Oracle brings you a message. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to let life happen in completely unreserved, unscripted way. Trust it. And trust that by you removing the layers of this false self and deciding you are going to be who you really are, you are also giving others permission to be who they really are. And that's the important thing. We all should be like that. It might not feel safe or appropriate, and it doesn't. It kind of sends your nervous system into panic because you're like, people aren't going to like me, they're going to judge me, they're going to think I'm too much. And especially if people start commenting or saying things, then you go, oh my God, see, I told you, that's okay. Let them say whatever. I know it's hard. But are you going to cover up who you really are just so you can please someone else? No more. No more. As you take this journey, you may find the people around you are challenged. Yes. You might unintentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. That's what happens. Is they go, oh my God, I'm choosing to live my life in so much conditioning and programming and not doing what I really want. And here she is deciding to do what she wants. I think that's fantastic. But they may not say that to you. They may get mad because they feel they cannot do it. But it's only themselves stopping themselves, right? If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning your sanity, then you're on the right course. You may feel that you are quite possibly going insane, but you are not. You are just approaching enlightened awareness. We are all here to be who we really are, to do things that bring us joy and live in a way that feels good to us. That is really what we're here to do. Now, yes, sometimes we have to do jobs we're not so crazy about and then find our way out of that into something better. That's just our learning. That is growth. That is life. That is who we get to be, and we get to do it in a way that feels good. Well, kind of good. I'm going through that right now, and I tell you, I've had some breakdowns. But it just made me go, I'm going out today. Stop it, Diana. Just go out and go someplace that you love. Be in an environment you love. Be grateful for what you have, knowing you do want to create something different, and that's great. That's fantastic. You get to. You will find a way. Ask for support by God, Source, Universe. It will happen. Trust it. Okay, here's a little blessing. So hand on your heart, taking some breaths. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Just listen to the background. Beautiful river. I call on the sacred pool of unconditional love. Please help me access your lightness of spirit, your wisdom, and your ability to exist in the heart of truth, to be powerful without becoming attached or obsessed by power. I honor your vision. May I see and know so truly and be free. I choose of my own free will to give myself absolute permission to just be myself now and always, through unconditional love, mercy, and compassion. So be it. All right. Go about your day. Start being more of you, and stop listening to what others say or think or expect you to be or do. It's up to you, always. I'll see you in the next video.